Hello students, myself Manju Malik welcome you to this online class of mathematics for class 8. The topic of today's presentation is algebra, fundamental concepts and operations, factorization and linear equations. Fundamental concepts. Students, you are already familiar with the basic terms and concepts of algebra. Let us revise the basic terms: literals and constants, terms, factors and coefficients, like and unlike terms, degree of a term, polynomial in one or more variables, degree of a polynomial. Constants and variables. Variable is a quantity that can change or vary. Mathematicians use letters to represent variables. Constant is a quantity that does not change. So, a symbol such as A, B, C, X, Y, Z representing an unspecified number or a member of a class of objects is called a literal or a variable, and a symbol which has a fixed value is known as a constant. Numbers such as 36, 0, 5.6 and -2 have a specific value, so they are constant. Expression is a mathematical phrase involving constants, variables and operation symbols. For example, 4n square plus 7. 4n square is a term and so is the number 7. But 7 is a special term called constant. A constant is a number, decimal or fraction on its own without any letters. Terms. Algebraic terms. Any numerical coefficient with one or more than one literal coefficient is known as algebraic term. A term is a name given to a number, a variable, or a number and a variable combined by multiplication or division. For example, algebraic expression a plus 2 has two terms, a and 2, 3m plus 6n minus 6. This algebraic expression has three terms, 3m, 6n and minus 6. Product and factors. In algebra, we expand an expression to form a product. 4 multiplied with x plus 2 is equal to 4x plus 8. Here 4 and x plus 2 are the factors and 4x plus 8 is the product. We factor a polynomial by expressing it as a product of factors. So 4x plus 8 is equal to 4 x plus 2, where 4x plus 8 is the polynomial and 4 and x plus 2 are its factors. Polynomial in one or more variables. Polynomial in one variable. Consider the polynomial minus 2x5 plus 8x cubed minus 6x square plus 3x plus 1. The terms of the polynomial are minus 2x5, 8x cubed, minus 6x square, 3x and 1 respectively. The coefficients of 1, x, x square and x cubed, x5 are 1, 3, minus 6, 8, minus 2 respectively. The leading coefficient of the polynomial is minus 2. Polynomial in several variables. Most of the terminology used for a polynomial in one variable is applicable to the polynomials in several variables. But the degree of a term in a polynomial in several variables is obtained by adding the power of all variables in the term. And the degree of the polynomial is given by the highest degree of all its terms. For example, in the polynomial 2x square y5 minus 3xy cubed plus 8xy square minus 3y plus 4 is a polynomial in two variables x and y. It has 5 terms with the degrees 7, 4, 3, 1 and 0 respectively. So, the degree of the polynomial is the highest degree, that is 7. Degree of a polynomial is the highest exponent value of any of its terms. The degree of a term is the sum of the exponents of the variables it contains. In the polynomial 3x minus 2 is equal to 3, the degree of this polynomial is 1. 2x plus 3x square is equal to 5x. The degree of this polynomial is 2. Similarly, x cube plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 has the degree 3. 6x square minus 4x plus 8x4 plus 3 is equal to 0 has degree 4. In polynomials with more than one variable, add the exponents for each term together. For example, in 2x cube y square, add the powers 3 plus 2, that is 5. 3xy minus 2 is equal to 3 has the degree 2, x has 1, y has 1. 2x square plus 3xy square is equal to 5y. Degree has 3, x has 1 and y has 2. Similarly, 3x cube plus 4y plus 2x square y square has the degree 4 as x has 2 and y has 2. So, degree, if it is 0, we call it a constant. If the degree is 1, it is a linear expression. If degree is 2, it is quadratic. If degree is 3, it is cubic. If degree is 4, it is quartic. Fundamental operations. Students, you are familiar with addition and subtraction of the algebraic expression. Let us revise and move towards multiplication and division of algebraic expression. Addition of algebraic expression. Addition of like terms. To add like terms, add their numerical coefficients. Addition of unlike terms. To add unlike terms, write an algebraic expression with all the terms along with their sign. To add two or more algebraic expressions, group the like and the constant terms of the expressions and add each group of like terms separately. This method is also known as the horizontal method of addition. Column method of addition. Write the expressions one below the other such that the like terms are in the same column, the constant terms in the other separate column. Then add each column of the like terms. That is the column method of addition. Subtraction of algebraic expressions. To subtract an algebraic expression from another, add the negative of the first expression to the second expression. This is the horizontal method of subtraction. Write the subtrahend below the expression from which we have to subtract in such a way that the like terms are in the same column. Then change the sign of each term of the subtrahend and add the expressions. This method is known as the column method. So, we see in the given examples both the horizontal method and the column methods. Multiplication of algebraic expressions. Students, you are already familiar with the rules of multiplication. Let's revise. If two numbers, literals or terms have like signs, then their product will be positive. But if they have unlike signs, their product will be negative. The product of two powers of a literal is another power of the literal. The index of the product is the sum of the indices of the given two powers. Multiplication of monomials. Product of monomials is equal to product of their numerical coefficients into product of their literal coefficients. Multiplication of a polynomial by a monomial. Multiply each term of the polynomial by the monomial and then add the products. Multiplication of two polynomials. To find the product of two polynomials, multiply each term of one polynomial by all the terms of the other polynomial and then add the resulting products. Division of algebraic expression. A number divided by another number is the same as the number multiplied by its reciprocal of the second number. A divided by B is equal to A into 1 upon B, which can also be written as A upon B. A power of a literal divided by another power of the same literal is a power of the literal whose index is obtained by subtracting the index of the latter from the index of the former. Division of a term by a number. To divide a term by a number, divide the numerical coefficient of the term by the number and write the literals of the term with the quotient. Division of a monomial by a monomial. Divide the numerical coefficient of the dividend by that of the divisor. Also, divide the power of the literals in the dividend by the corresponding powers in the divisor, and finally multiply all the quotients. Division of a polynomial by a monomial. Divide each term of the polynomial by the monomial and then add the partial quotients thus obtained. Simplification of algebraic expressions. The rules for the simplification of an algebraic expression are the same as the rules used for the numbers. Removal of brackets. Brackets in an algebraic expression are opened in the order first line bracket, then parenthesis, then curly bracket, and then square bracket. So we have to follow the rule of removal of brackets. For example, square bracket 4 plus curly bracket 3 minus parenthesis 7 plus 2 minus 1 line bracket, parenthesis close, curly bracket close, square bracket close. So first we have to open the line bracket, 2 minus 1 we get 1, then we have to open the parenthesis 7 plus 1, that is 8, and in curly bracket we get 3 minus 8. Others are as it is, 4 plus 3 minus 8. 3 minus 8 is 5, so we get in the square bracket 4 minus 5, and finally we get minus 1. Factorization. If a given expression can be expressed as a product of two or more expressions, then those expressions are called the factors of the given expression. For example, 6 plus 2x is equal to 2 in bracket 3 plus x. So 2 and 3 plus x are the factors of 6 plus 2x. Now resolving an expression into its factors is called factorization. The method we use to factorize an expression depends on the type of that expression. So we will see some methods to factorize which are used commonly. Taking out common factors. Follow these steps when all the terms of a polynomial have common factors. Find the highest common factor of the terms by finding the HCF of the numerical coefficients and finding the highest power of each variable common to the terms and multiplying all the common factors. Divide each term of the polynomial by this common factor. Write the quotient with brackets and the common factor outside the bracket. Grouping terms. Some algebraic expressions can be factorized by rearranging the terms suitably in pair such that the terms in each pair have a common factor, and when this common factor is taken out, the same expression is left in each pair. For example, 4ab minus 5a minus 12b plus 15. So we group 4ab minus 12b plus 15 minus 5a. 4ab minus 12b both have 4 and b as their common factor, and 15 and minus 5a, they both have 3 as their common factor. So we take common factor out, 4b, in bracket we get a minus 3 plus 5, 3 minus a. Writing 3 minus a is equal to minus a minus 3, we get it is equal to 4b a minus 3 minus 5 a minus 3. So taking a minus 3, we get a minus 3 into 4b minus 5. So when dealing with the algebraic expression, it is sometimes useful to think about numbers. For example, 10 plus 6 is equal to 2, 5 plus 3. Now one example, factorize the expression 6n square plus 2n. Each term of the expression can be divided by 2n, so we can say that 2n is the factor of each term. So we take 2n out, and inside the bracket we get 3n plus 1. So factorization can be done by taking the common. So we take the common if it exists. For example, 2x square minus 6x, 2x is common in both, so we take 2x, and inside the bracket we get x minus 3. Similarly, 4y cubed plus 12y square minus 2y, 2y is common in all, we take it out, 2y square plus 6y minus 1 is left in the bracket. Linear equations. Linear equations in one variable. Algebraic equation is a statement that two expressions have equal values. Solving algebraic equations involve finding values for a variable that make the equation true. Linear equation in one variable can be written in the form ax plus b is equal to c. Equivalent equations are equations with the same solutions in the form of variable is equal to number, x is equal to 3, or number is equal to variable, 3 is equal to x. To solve linear equations in one variable, 12x plus 30 plus 8x minus 6 is equal to 10. Solving the left hand side, we get 20x plus 24 is equal to 10. 20x is equal to 10 minus 24. 20x is equal to minus 14. X is equal to minus 14 upon 20, that is minus 7 upon 10. So the rules for solving the linear equation are: eliminate fractions, decimals and parentheses, move all the terms with the variable to the left side, move all the terms without the variable to the right hand side, combine the like terms, divide both sides of the equation by the numerical coefficient of the variable, and get. Solving equations. Now we get some more examples. 3x is equal to 9, x is equal to 9 upon 3, x is equal to 3. X upon 2 is equal to 6, x is equal to 2 into 6, x is equal to 12, x plus 4 is equal to 10, x is equal to 10 minus 4, that is 6, y minus 6 is equal to 5, y is equal to 5 plus 6, y is equal to 11. Verification of the solution. A solution of the linear equation in one variable is a real number which, when substituted for the variable in the equation, make the equation true. For example, is 3 a solution of 2x plus 3 is equal to 11? 2x plus 3 is equal to 11 is the original equation. We substitute 3 for x, we get 2 into 3 plus 3 is equal to 11, 6 plus 3 is equal to 11. That is not true. So 3 is not a solution of 2x plus 3 is equal to 11. Another example is for a solution of 2x plus 3 is equal to 11. 2x plus 3 is equal to 11 is the original equation. Substitute 4 for x, we get 2 into 4 plus 3 is equal to 11. Left hand side we are getting 8 plus 3. Right hand side is already 11. So 11 is equal to 11. It is a true equation. So 4 is the solution of 2x plus 3 is equal to 8. Solving word problems. Many word problems can be solved with the help of the linear equations. A number increased by 8 equals 15. Find the number. Let the number be x. Then according to the question, x plus 8 is equal to 15. X is equal to 15 minus 8, that is 7. Another example, twice a number plus 3 is the same as the number minus 6. 2x plus 3 is equal to x minus 6. Bring x on the left hand side and constants on the right hand side. So 2x minus x is equal to minus 6 minus 3. So we get x is equal to minus 9. So students, today we have learned many things about the algebraic expressions. Hope your concept of algebra is clear.